Hey guys, I am back, and today I'm going to film a get ready with me video, chit chat get ready with me. I have my mirror right here so you can kind of see the little nub of it, but I'm going to be mostly looking here. Obviously I'm going to look into the camera to show you what I'm doing to my face, but I think from this angle you can see what I'm doing to my face pretty well. So I have already moisturized my face and I've already wet my beauty blender, so I'm just going to go ahead and get started. First, I'm just going to use my Essence brow pencil. I use this every time I do my brows. I kind of just gotten into that Ulta one that you brush on your brows. It's kind of like the Benefit Gimme Brow. I just recently got into that, and it was in, I believe, my last empties video, and I have repurchased it, but on the everyday, I just really still like this pencil, and I really don't do anything like crazy with my brows. I really just fill them in so they look a little better. I make sure my tail looks good, make sure the front part looks good, and it has a little brush, so I usually just kind of brush them out, especially the like the front part and the tail I brush out a lot. Lorac Behind the Scenes eye primer. I feel like mine's kind of getting a little low. I'm just gonna slap that on. So today I want to use my Too Faced Chocolate BonBons palette. I got this in a haul, I believe, a while ago. I believe it was December or January, but I have not used it or talked about it on my channel yet, and I have used it quite a bit, as you can see. So I think I'm going to take this shade right here, which is called Cafe au Lait, and I'm going to put that all over the lid. You can see the difference from this lid to that lid. And I'm going to do the other lid now. So actually today is Friday and I am going on a little mini weekend trip with my friends from school. I'm going to their home and I'm going to meet their parents, and it's just going to be a nice little girls weekend trip. Actually Zach's coming, but that's besides the point. Okay, so I have my eyelids done with like the wash of color, and then I think I'm gonna take like a bigger fluffy brush and I'm gonna go in with Almond Truffle, this one here. So we're just gonna have a nice little weekend trip. It's about a 3-hour drive, so the drive is gonna be really nice because today is super sunny and it's really warm out. So as you can see, it just makes like the slightest difference, but it just lays a base for more color that we're gonna put on this outer edge. So I have it on the outer edge and I blended it into the crease. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same to the other eye. Okay, so just making sure that it's blended really, really well. Okay, then I'm going to take a smaller fluffy brush so you can see the difference between the two. The one I used before is much bigger, and this one is a little smaller, and it's going to be better for like precise outer corner application. So what do I want to put in the outer corner? I think I'm going to put Bordeaux, this color. Tap the excess off. Just gotta move this a little closer to me, making sure I'm still in frame. You can kind of see what I'm doing. You'll get a better look with the other eye. So what I'm trying to do now is I'm trying to blend like right where the two colors meet. So where that like first lid color I put on meet with that outer color, the Bordeaux color. So right there I'm trying to blend, and I'm trying to blend up into the crease, making sure that everything looks really nice and diffused. Okay. All right. I think that's good enough. I'm not looking for something like super dramatic today. I'm just looking for it to look like I, put myself together. So then for brow bone highlight, I'm going to mix the two biggest shades here. So it is Divinity and Satin Sheets. On the inner corner as well, even though when I do my under eye concealer it's going to kind of mess it up a little bit, but I can at least go back over it. So next I'm going to prime my face. I'm using the Clinique Super Primer. Love this primer. I don't know if you can see the like logo. There you go. I got a sample of this, and as soon as I was done with the sample, I made my boyfriend, actually, because I think I had work that day or something. I don't know. I made my boyfriend go and buy it for me because, of course, they only sell it at Sephora and not at Ulta. Okay. So just all over the old face. It's not nice. All over the old face. I don't even know why I said that. Okay. Next, I'm going to use this nasty looking foundation. I'm trying to use it up. As you can see, I don't have a lot left. It's probably one of my favorite foundations of all time. This is the CoverGirl Outlast 3-in-1. I'm in the shade 842 Medium Beige. Okay, so of course a lot is not going to pump out. Okay, probably gonna need more, but we'll see. So I just really try to dot it like in a particular region first. I don't dot it all over my face because I don't want it to dry before I get to blend that part. So then I'm just taking a dampened beauty blender, and I just, do what everybody does with the beauty blender. You just kind of bounce that on your face. I try to make sure I get around my mouth. For some reason, I feel like I have a lot of discoloration in that area. Of course, I just try to get a little bit under the eyes before I go in with concealer, because again, lots of dark circles in that particular area. I know you're not supposed to do this, but I don't really care. I'm gonna have somebody tell me not to do that. Okay, anyways. So now I'm working on the other side of my face. So I do put some of this, like I said, under my eyes just because it's supposed to be a 3-in-1 foundation. So it's supposed to act as a concealer as well as a foundation and a primer. And I'm still going to put concealer under my eyes, but it just adds a little bit extra coverage, I think. It just adds to the overall look. I'm just gonna blend this outer corner a little bit. I think it needs a little blending. Probably gonna go in and I'll just do it right now, I guess. Redo the brow bone highlight because I kind of messed it up a little. Okay. Back to the foundation. So I only find that I usually only need like one coat with this foundation, even though like problem areas I do sometimes go over just again, but like lightly. I'm not doing a whole nother coat of foundation. I'm just doing little touch up, I would say. Okay. Concealer. I'm using the Rimmel Match Perfection 2-in-1 Concealer Highlighter in the shade 240 Fair Light. I do think that this concealer is a little light for me. I can get away with it, most definitely, but I think, and I do really like this concealer, but I think when I repurchase it, I'm just gonna get the, like, one shade darker. I was so confused in the store, because I really wanted one that was, had a yellow undertone, and, like, if you go up in a shade, it has, like, a pink or orange undertone, so I don't really know what I'm gonna do. Actually, when I repurchase this, I'll have to look again for sure. So I just, you know, slap it around under the eyes, and then I go in with the pointed side of the Beauty Blender, and I blend it in. Okay, so there's that, and then I'm just gonna go in with this NYX finishing powder. It's the banana shade, so it's yellow. Can't really see. There you go. It's a very, very pale yellow, and I'm gonna set my under eyes with, like, a little fluffy brush. And then I don't want a super powdery look today, so I'm going to take a super fluffy brush and this same powder. I've kind of liked this all over my face recently, and I'm just going to blend it in very lightly. I'm not, as you can see, I'm not picking up a lot of product. This is a super fluffy brush, so it's not going to disperse a lot of product anyways. And I just think that it doesn't look horrible as an all-over face setting powder. It doesn't add any extra coverage, which I don't need, and it just kind of sets it and makes my skin look slightly brighter. I like that. And then I just make sure that I kind of blend the foundation and powder down the neck. And that's that. I'm gonna go back in with this and just fix my inner corners. They're not as bright as I want them to be, so again, I'm going into Satin Sheets. And I'm just putting it in the inner corner. I don't think I want to put any, maybe a little bit. I'm going to take Mocha, this shade right here, Mocha, on like the edge of this brush, and I'm just going to kind of sweep it under the lash line. Just to give a little bit more definition. Okay, we're all set with eyeshadow now. Now I'm gonna go in to liner. So I'm going to show you what I'm using and kind of my technique, which isn't a lot, and then I'm just going to cut out the liner portion because this liner tends to take me a while to do. And of course, there's like, I don't understand. You see how there's like a bunch out already? I just don't get it. So I'm just going to scrape the part that's already out on a Post-it note. This isn't my favorite black liner, but I got it. I'm gonna use it, and I like the way it looks. I just don't like having to put it on. So I'm just gonna twist it up until some fresh product comes on out of there. Not too much. I don't know if you can tell, but I barely got any out. And I'm just going to take it so that the like angled part is like, the pointy part is facing the inner corner of my eye, and I just create a line. I'm not gonna wing it or anything, so I'm gonna go do this and I'll be right back. Okay. I'm filming, just so you know.
That's fine.
Okay.
background. Oh, you're filming right now?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm cutting this part out though, obviously. I might put it in. I'm gonna put it in at the end. Okay, so I don't think I said what I was using, but this is the Benefit Push-Up Liner. I'm sure you got that from me holding it up, but I just want to throw it out there. So next is mascara. I'm just going to put on the Voluminous Butterfly Intensa. It's not my fave mascara, and I think it does seem to crumble under my eyes, but I got to use it up. So I'm going to use that, and again, I'm just going to put it on and kind of cut the part out because I could spend forever doing my lashes. So I'm going to go do that. Okay, so I finished the mascara. I put it on the top and lower lashes. I was going to say lash line, but lashes. Okay, so next is bronzer, and I'm just going to finish off my face with blush, bronzer, and highlight. And, oh, I forgot lips. I have to pick out a lip color, too. Okay. By the way, when I was doing my eyeliner, my roommate came in, so if I can't figure out a way to put those in the bloopers, I'm just going to leave it in there because it's funny. Okay, anyways. e.l.f. Cool Bronzer. Mine broke. It used to have a white shade here, which I barely used, and then another really nice brown shade here. And when I went to go repurchase this, I could not find it. So I'm holding on to this for dear life. I love this Cool Bronzer, and I more liked the two that were here. Like this one is one of my faves, and the one that was here was my fave. This one, not so much. It is really dark, but I find that if I just mix a little bit of it in with that lighter one, I can do it perfectly fine, or it works perfectly fine. So I always do the duck lips. I don't know, everybody else, like, I don't know if people do, but I always do. Anyways, I do it just to find that hollow. And I kind of like to blend it, like, into my hairline a little bit, into my ear. I blend it kind of up into the temples. I just love this bronzer. It is matte. It is beautiful. It is a cool bronzer. It doesn't look too orangey. It doesn't look muddy. Like, I love this bronzer. And then I take some up here on the temples and down below the chin. Okay, bronzer done. Blush. I'm going to use this ColourPop blush in Hysterical. Everybody knows what ColourPop is, I hope, by now, so you know the texture of this. I find that this Sonia Kashuk brush works really well with the texture of this. I don't like to put this on with my fingers, and I don't like with any of my other brushes besides this Sonia Kashuk brush, and this brush doesn't even have a name, so I'm sorry. I wish I could recommend it, but I can't. So I just put it on the apples of my cheeks, as you can see, and I blend it kind of back and into the bronzer a little bit. And that's that. Make sure it's shot really nicely. And then highlighter, ColourPop as well. This is Smoke and Whistles ColourPop highlighters. I've seen so many people, I mean, of course, so many people love their highlighters, but there's so many people that I know that don't like them, and I just don't get it. My friend Cassidy has ColourPop highlighters. She says that they're patchy. She doesn't like them. I'm like, bitch, I don't know what you're talking about, because they are literally gold. They are perfection. And then I was watching an Empty's video. I forget who it was, and she threw away a ColourPop highlighter because she didn't like it. And I was like, do you not see this though? I don't know. I hope Cassidy watches this video because she's gotta learn. I don't know, like, I taught her how I put it on. Like, I was like, I use my fingers, I don't use a brush, and I just do like short little patting motions, as you can see, and it just works beautifully. And I don't know, I try to make sure I blend it around the eye, like you see what I'm doing here. I'm making sure I blend it, and blend it up here. I blend it into the bronzer and blush a little bit. I put some down the bridge of my nose and on the tip of the nose, and then I just rub whatever's left on my finger above there, a little on my chin, you know, little highlight everywhere. It's great. Okay, I'm gonna pick out a lip color and I'll be right back. So I picked something not super exciting. This is the Benefit Talk Flirty lipstick. I got this on sale on Black Friday, I think, at Ulta. It's not really anything exciting, but I think it's beautiful. So And it's just something you can slap on. I mean, literally, there's no lip liner involved. It's not matte, super comfortable. I love the color. It's very spring-like. Kind of overdrew that lip a little bit. The packaging is horrid. I literally hate this packaging. But this lip color, something else. It is gorgeous. All right, so that is my completed look. If you saw what my desk looks like right now, I have makeup literally thrown all over it. I hope you guys liked this video, and let me know if you want me to do any more Chit Chat Get Ready with me. Let me know if you want any more. Just let me know what you want. Let me know in the comments what kind of videos you want. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!